Okay, time to set the coolant on this Rover again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh, not only is the coolant okay, we've got another video from a mysterious source connected with the House of Lords, apparently. Top harsh video. Do not show to anyone. I could have been JB, you know. Lucky. Well, we'll have to get this into the VHS recorder and see what's what.
Do you know, viewers, every time we do one of these episodes on peculiar old car adverts, it becomes more and more mysterious. That videotape, despite the terrible tracking, seemed to contain a portion of that 15-year-old film called Der Untergang, or Downfall, which is about the life of Adolf Hitler. Don't know why that's on there. And this time I just came out to top up the coolant in my car, and there was a VHS cassette on the engine cover. This really is getting strange. Maybe one of these days we'll find out who the identity of the mysterious benefactor, who may or may not be connected with the House of Lords, actually is. But for now, I'd better watch through that tape a little bit more and see if there's anything else on it after that film.
If you think the Nissan wide-track Bluebird has any less power than the Honda Accord, Ford Telstar Gear, or the Mitsubishi Sigma SE, you're about to be proved wrong. Now, Nissan's wide-track Bluebird ZX and ZXE have a new high-compression engine, driving more power than any of these cars. Nissan's wide-track Bluebird. Now you have the power.
First thing I found on there after the film is an advert for the 1987 Nissan wide-track Bluebird in ZX and ZXE forms from New Zealand. It's a bit of a paltry thing. It's one of these 1980s adverts with the kind of sort of authoritative voiceover and slightly scary background music that really is just not telling you very much. It's just comparing the car with some of its rivals and picking and choosing them carefully to sort of factor in its superiority in one area. And in this particular case, it's a high compression engine, which is better than the Honda Accord, Ford Telstar and Mitsubishi Sigma. That's it. Yeah. Don't know if I was kind of hoping for more than that, but that's all it seems to be. It's not the first advert that we're going to have from 87 this time, though.
탄생 자랑스런 그 이름 프라이드 놀라운 경제성 높은 안전성 프라이드 기아가 만들고 세계가 함께 탑니다 프라이드 발표 전시회에 초대합니다.
It wouldn't be Peculiar Old Car Adverts, and of course this is the 5th episode of Peculiar Old Car Adverts, without a visit to South Korea in the 1980s. And this is the original launch advert, or one of them because there were several, for the Kia Pride in 1987. It's got a really, really, really mysterious kind of musical score in the background. It's almost kind of terrifying. It sounds a little bit like the original Halloween film. I don't really know if that's the best idea to, help sell your car. And I think I saw a parking one there as well. The announcer's back, who sounds like he's using a megaphone to say every word, so there's no surprise there. And having driven a Kia Pride, it's all right. There is a review on No Budget Reviews that I'll put in the description below, but I don't think it's quite as wonderful as this chap in the advert is claiming, even if I can't understand him.
Sensational Sentra. A new range of stylishly innovative cars from Nissan.
When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying,
More room, more comfort, more economy, more style. In fact, more of everything to make even the most demanding of motorists happy. The sensational Sentra from Nissan. Already Japan's car of the year. It simply puts other cars in the shade. The sensational Sentra from Nissan.
This is the third advert from 1987. The second advert for Nissan and the second one that's actually from New Zealand. This is the 1987 Nissan Sentra, also known as the Nissan Sunny N13, also known as Nissan Cherry in certain parts of the world, all kinds of things. But this is the launch advert for the car. It's very, very 1980s. Look at that font that's used right at the end of the advert. It's really strange as well. This chap who's living in some kind of loft-style flat, he's a musician, he's got some kind of perm haircut. He drinks beer that he uses a hook on the fridge to take off. He has little bits of chroma key colour following him everywhere. It's all really, really weird. And, 80s was a time when some advertising was very colourful indeed, and this is no exception. It's all very, very, very strange and fits entirely with the mood of this particular series of videos.
I left for the rendezvous as planned.
No one saw you.
They were there.
Any problems?
Nothing my Citroen ZX couldn't handle.
Your new ZX. A formidable weapon. With performance like that, they didn't attempt a tail, I take it.
They tried.
But you lost them.
On the contrary. I gave them a lift.
The Citroen ZX, now with 1 year's free insurance on selected models.
Next, we've got a 1992 Citroen ZX advert. The car being shown is a 2-litre Vulcan petrol, probably a manual. There was actually an automatic version of that car as well, and the more famous one was the 1.9 litre powered by the forbidden fuel. This advert is, again, quite strange. It's sort of early 90s, quite high concept. Lady spy is being driving around in her ZX Vulcan in, I don't know, somewhere like Prague or something like that, because the cars that are chasing her are Tatras. I think it's a 603 model, 613. I'm very bad on Czech cars, apart from Skoda, so do forgive me if I got that wrong. But it just has a bit of a disconnected tone in her voice. I don't really understand why. It's definitely fits in with the spy theme, and everything else apart from the Kia Pride advert in this particular video has been sent in by one of my viewers, and they're pretty good at picking things that are appropriate for us to watch.
Did you last drive the car? As exciting as you Telstar. When did you last drive the car that drives like a Ford Telstar? Now you can take the drive of your life. You Telstar, the drive of your life. Telstar, the drive of your life.
The final thing for this video is a 1983 or thereabouts advert for the Ford Telstar. Now, in the last episode of Peculiar Old Car Adverts, we saw the Kia Concorde, which is related to the Ford Telstar, but related to the Mazda 626 at the time. This particular Telstar, I think, is called the AR Telstar. That's the information I found online anyway. The advert wasn't actually dated specifically. And it's very similar in tone to that Holden Commodore advert that we saw in the first video that we made. It's very much something that's sort of telling you that the car is amazing and you need to buy one in the song. And I think I still prefer that Kia Concorde, but I kind of want a Ford Telstar as well. Maybe I could have both of them. Anyway, that was the 5th episode of Peculiar Old Car Adverts. Who knows, I might get another tape from the mysterious benefactor who may or may not be associated with the House of Lords. But you'll just have to subscribe to the channel to find out. Maybe if you like this video and leave a comment below, that'll help as well. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be informed of all new videos on the channel. Social media links are in the description below. And thank you ever so much again for watching.